Hi, my name is Gretchen Pontius. This is Module 1, my personal intro video for EDL 850 School Law. First of all, just a little bit about me. I live in Derby, Kansas and teach at Derby High School. I'm going into my 10th year of teaching in my 5th year at Derby High School. I taught a few years of middle school in Ark City and then a few years of high school at Rose Hill before I came to Derby. At Derby, I am also the math department chair, as well as a PLC leader. This coming year, I'm taking on more of a role with PLCs as helping revamp how our PLCs are run. So I'm more on the committee versus an actual team leader next year. And I am also going to be the senior class sponsor this coming school year. My undergraduate is from Kansas State University in elementary education. During my student teaching, I realized I enjoyed working with older students a little bit better, so I took the praxis exams, and that's how I went into middle school and high school. I have a master's from Arkansas State University in educational theory and practice. Just this past school year, I realized I should have just gone with a leadership master's in building leadership, so I started a program through Fort Hays for a leadership endorsement. I started that in January and should be done with that in December. I've been married for 11 years. My husband, Mitch, is transitioning from being a teacher and coach to an assistant principal at Derby Middle School next year. So I'm excited to see how that just changes and how things will change for me as well through my coursework. We have 3 kids. Tyler is 8, Elena is 4, and Bo is almost 2. Outside of school and working, right now we're working on remodeling our basement thanks to the Kansas rains. Got a little flooded, but outside of doing all that, I enjoy being outside, reading and cooking and baking. Critical reflection on my current administrators. We have 1 head principal at Derby High School and 4 assistant principals, 1 for each grade level. All of the administrators in my building are extremely well versed in educational laws and Board of Education policies. 2 examples that just come straight to my mind would be, as I sit through different 504 and IEP meetings, how wording is written within the IEPs to ensure that teachers are following the wording. If it's something that should be worded differently, we've been changing those the past few years just to make sure that we're in compliance and also that students' needs are being met in the best way possible. Another example that I think of would be transgender students at Derby High School and the process that our head principal has gone through to ensure that those students, as well as all students, have the safest environment possible for them. With our transgender students, some of them have requested alternate restroom usage, and our head principal has had to go through different state and national policies, as well as talking to the school lawyers to see what's best for those kids and all the kids within the building. My self-critique of federal and state laws, as well as school board policies, is that I am a work in progress. I don't know if that will ever change, honestly. I think this program has helped me to be much more knowledgeable, but I do think I have a lot of room for growth. I know that my ultimate goal as a teacher and as an administrator would be safe learning environments for students, and it's important for me to continue to grow there. I also feel that just sitting in on different IEP, 504, ELL meetings, as well as PIT, which is Panther Intervention Team for students that need extra assistance, all of those have helped me to become more knowledgeable in different policies and laws. But again, I know I have room for growth. My plan of enhancement then would be to look things up and to ask for help. A lot of people know a lot more than me, and I think it's important for me to utilize them and ask for help when I need it. I also think that this course will help me, but after this course, I need to pursue continuing education through courses, through reading, articles, whatever it may be, to ensure that I have as much knowledge as possible and that I'm growing and evolving as laws and regulations change as well. One of my assistant principals has told me that the most valuable thing that he has done as an administrator was to familiarize himself with the board policies. He would do that as homework in the evenings, and he said that that's been invaluable to him. So that's something that I would like to do as well when I take on my first administration role. I look forward to this course and just what it can teach me as well and getting to know everyone. Thanks.